I'm just going to cut the shit because Purdue football loses again. I could sit here and give you all the statistics about how Purdue allowed 543 yards, and I could just go down the line, a line. Because truly, today Purdue had no penalties. They tied the turnover differential at 1. Of course, they got schooled in time of possession, but I mean, ultimately, Purdue had a double-digit lead entering the second quarter, 10-0. Purdue had a lead in the fourth quarter with under 5 minutes to go in the game, and Purdue lost. And I could sit here and go through statistics and whatnot and tell you why, but here's just reality. Bad football teams will always lose games, and Purdue is a bad football team. Barry Odom is no different than Ryan Walters, and it's proving. Because Purdue has yet, over the last 2 seasons, to beat any major school at all. Last season, under Ryan Walters, Purdue beat Indiana State. And this season, they've beaten Ball State. And hold on here, let me pull it up, because I don't even remember Southern Illinois. I could sit here and go through statistics, but the reality is Purdue has lost 6 games now and is 1 loss away from no longer being bowl eligible again. And 3 of our last 4 opponents are against ranked opponents. Number 25, Michigan. Then they have Ohio State at ranked number 1. Then they play Washington. Then number 2, IU. And speaking of IU's had a abysmal football program for decades too. And now they're all of a sudden one of the best teams in the country. Why is that? Because they have a competent head coach. They're number 2 in the nation, and they deserve to be. You have IU, your arch rival out there, being number 2 in the nation, and you're Purdue, and you can't even beat Rutgers. You haven't beat a major school in 3 seasons almost. Last 2 seasons, that's went through Ball State, Southern Illinois, Indiana State. Those are the 3 victories over the last 2 seasons combined. This Purdue team's no better. Barry Odom's no better of a coach than Ryan Walters was. They had everyone fooled. Different coach, different players, same result. It's a bad football program. With that being said, IU, their arch rival, is number 2 in the nation in football. So where does Purdue go from here? Like I said, they already have a tough conference. They play in the Big Ten. Purdue needs to leave the Big Ten. And of course, with the Big Ten, you have to do that for all programs, all sports. Purdue needs to go to the ACC. It's already a basketball powerhouse with, of course, we already know Duke, North Carolina. The list goes on and on the ACC. It's a basketball powerhouse. Purdue's also a basketball powerhouse. That's appropriate. But the ACC in football is it's trash compared to the Big Ten. That would make Purdue competent in football and basketball, in my opinion. It's a new era. NIL's here. Pay to win. That's how it is. Purdue needs to get with the times. It's time to leave the Big Ten for the ACC, or Purdue football will always suck.